you came back, Crisis on Infinite Earth, to play Superman. I know that was a big deal for you. That was a big deal. Did you get? I don't know. I mean, was there ever a time where you got a little emotional putting that suit back on?
Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
Really?
I mean, yeah. I thank goodness also because, the first time was so much pressure and that I was trying not to look at and also couldn't even conceive of. And I was like, oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to and I'm going to appreciate the next one, or I'm going to, relax into the next one. I just have to kind of get through this but enjoy it. But I didn't have the awareness that I have now. And it was just great. A lot of gratitude for having the opportunity to do this again, for all the parties that made it possible. I've told this story before, but the first day that I came on the set, I was shooting the Batwoman episode, and it's the first time I was appearing as Superman in it. And I thought I've already done it. Like even if this was the only scene I'm doing, the emotional wound or scar that was left from my experience in Superman Returns was mostly healed, because all the lead up to that, the costume fitting, the wonderful warm fan reaction, people were excited and appreciated having me return to the character, was validating and healing in so many ways, that being there that first day was the most magical of times, and I was able to kind of relax and appreciate the rest of the experience from that moment. Because I didn't have to prove any. I had nothing. There was nothing more to prove. Just being there, the fact that I'd done that, read the journey, not had the character for so long, and still was thought of, I guess, highly enough to reprise, even for that little bit, was a validation I didn't know that I needed. I guess. It was very healing.
Did you think that? So there was no thought of like, how am I going to play this guy? Because you already played it, right? You already knew what you were doing. They didn't ask you to. Well, in this world, we want you to play it a little differently, or we want you to be. I mean, was there any sort of, or just, hey, you were this guy, just play this guy again?
No, there was definitely some considerations to be made. It is the same character, but he's gone through a lot since Superman Returns, having lost Lois Lane, and a lot of his other friends killed by the Joker, as you're kind of mixing Kingdom Come storyline with the Superman Returns backstory in this. So it's a different, older, more mature Superman and Clark Kal-El. Then you had to play the angry, possessed Superman, which was not something I'd ever done before. So I had to tap into that and ground that. So there was definitely some challenges to be had and tweaks to the character. But I'd been thinking for a long time, as I'd become a parent and matured and started to learn more things about myself. And I was eager to bring that wisdom to the character, which, I think is there, not even when he's speaking, but it's kind of in the not moving moments. It's kind of in the quiet moments where I think some of that stuff plays.